Hey, doing my Unis Honest tribute videos still. It feels like a losing battle against time these days, because I'm not really doing them daily. And just, yeah, time gets away from me. I feel like, I don't know what it is, especially these days. It's like, I just struggle with time. I struggle with time management. I don't know if it's like just how I am. There's this comic that's floating around on the internet or that I remember seeing quite a few years ago about chronically late insane persons, and I am one of those people. You can look it up and they just kind of abbreviate it as clip, and boy is that me. Just like this idea of like, like I have time, I have time, I have time, and then oh my god, I'm gonna be late and I hate being late and I feel really bad about it. But I don't know, it's like something, maybe it's like some kind of undiagnosed ADD, ADHD thing going on, but I don't know what it is. My mom always was like that too, and it's like, geez, I'm turning my mother. But anyways, trying to think what else. It's really good. Yeah, do look up that comic. I think that's always interesting, but definitely doing these videos and not being able to do them every day, and the way that my work schedule is going, and always having like things on my list that I'm like, oh shoot, I meant to do that last week. I meant to do that weeks ago. I meant to do that yesterday. There's a few things I'm actually really proud of myself for staying on top of and being on time, but I just never feel like I'm quite on top of it. And I don't know if that's just a me thing or whatever, but definitely this video project failing is something that I think about a lot. Um, but I'm just trying to be optimistic. Uh, the lighting in this room is still terrible. I'm still trying to see if it even works with this camera. This is my first time recording with this new camera in this room, so we're trying it out. Um, Anyways, on to what I want to talk about, the Unis Honest video. We were tributing today about a year and probably a month or two because I am behind. I'm curious, probably where I should be. But anyways, the next video that is on my list is titled "We Got Pepper Sprayed." In this one, Mark and Ethan endured getting pepper sprayed. They did it at a facility that trains security peoples. So it was done within like a safe enough environment where after so long, like they could get, all the water and washout and everything, all this sort of anti spice. I don't know, like the whatever sort of neutralizing things to help them. Yeah, they did it. They did it, man. That sounds really rough. It would definitely be something like, yeah, if I was a YouTuber or whatever, I would totally try it. I know that's like kind of insane, but I think I'm a little bit like Mark in that way of like, see what the body can endure. I think it's, interesting. And to me, yeah, they did a really good job. And it was just so funny because like I think that they kind of joked too about like saying like that they're like, okay, we got pepper sprayed. They pepper sprayed us, and here we are thanking them for the experience or something. It's just really funny. But yeah, I'm always interested because I think, I remember getting a little, capsule of pepper spray. I used to work, late nights kind of in a sort of downtown area. Um, at a restaurant, and just to have in my purse just in case. I never had to use it. There's sometimes, yeah, some kind of sketchy people kind of like, all right, keep my distance, don't get near me. It's kind of nice, I guess, to have, even though I think it's like illegal in some countries like Australia. But in America, I guess self-defense is, there's like, a lot of things that we allow. But anyways, yeah, so one thing I remember looking at, like the ingredients, is just concentrated capsaicin, I think. It's like literally is just spice spray. And I know there's always like kind of jokes about like, putting it on your eggs or whatever. It's so compressed. It's like in this little aerosol can. I would be concerned about, you're not supposed to spray it indoors. You're supposed to, if you ever do spray it like downwind or not downwind. Like you don't want it coming back at you. You always have to be careful with that. One thing also I will mention to anybody who does feel safer with some pepper spray, they say to check it like, I don't know, like once a month or something. but or once every so often. All I will say is do make sure they have expiration dates on them, and this is for a reason because the pressure in the can escape, and after a while it becomes unpressurized, and then it no longer becomes pepper spray. So that pepper spray little aerosol can I had from, I don't know, the years of 2016 to 2017 had expired a few years ago. And I remember being, back in my old apartment and being like, I'm going to check this and see if it even still works. And it was the most comical little sad stream of pepper liquid that came out of that. It was so funny. It just cracked me up. I don't know why. Just like not even a spray. And yeah, I was like, all right, yeah, I need to throw this away. But anyways, definitely something to be very careful with. Like I know that what is it? Amazon even has had some issues with bear mace of machines, crushing over these cans and creating, huge irritation at the warehouses for the warehouse employees, sorts of things like that. So those are definitely, yeah, things to be careful with because they are very painful. And yeah, you have to wash your eyes out. I remember, yeah, Mark and Ethan, like half of the video was them just washing their eyes out. And yeah, so the security personnel did a really good job taking care of them and things. But yeah, it is something not pleasant, and I think that it was something too, like discussed whenever a lot of the riots last week, or not last year, not riots, a lot of the civil unrest in which, or even protests, peaceful protests, where police were using pepper spray for peaceful protesters, definitely was something that was, definitely something that was discussed, that you would have to have a lot of water to wash away from the eyes to, yeah, kind of rinse that out because it basically is like a chemical burn. So, anyways, I don't really have much else to say. I just feel like, yeah, I'm kind of like losing a battle against time these days, and I was thinking too about like how I just don't feel like I have the space or the resources or all these sorts of things. And I try not to like make too many excuses because I keep on thinking about, I think Mark, when he started, he was posting full on YouTube videos, editing and everything, while he was working full time for an engineering company. And I'm just like, like I always try to dance with, what's me making excuses for myself and what's me just, not doing the work, not putting the work in when I should be. I always think about these things. But yeah, I've just been struggling with time. It's so funny because there are definitely times where I feel like time, everything, does go perfectly. And like, it's like, I have this, it's like, I don't know if you ever can, feel that of like where time's slipping away from you or when you've like kind of tapped into, mastering time, basically. It's difficult though, and yeah. One other thing I'll just say about time management real quick is, I know this is really stupid, but I feel like sometimes when I played Pikmin, it helped me like try to. This is so stupid. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to even think of how to say it. Oh, my brain's a little foggy. But when I played Pikmin, it would like kind of help me manage my time throughout the day. I don't know why. It just like kind of helped my brain work in a better sort of, okay, this is what we're gonna do with this time. Maybe I just need to play some more Pikmin and just like get my brain on right. I don't know. I do feel like I want to play more video games too. I wanna do all sorts of things. It's just like so much time and energy in the day, and I've just been struggling with that. So, anyways, I hope to see you guys in the next video. I hope I keep on doing these, and I hope I can get back on it. It's been a ride, but yeah, I miss doing these.